with protocol having already been established, to the Jackson family and to those who are here today. It's with a heavy heart. I'm State Representative Jerry Govan. Now, I've had the pleasure of knowing Brother Jackson for over 50 years. Now I'm telling my age. It's with a heavy heart that I stand before you to say a few brief words about my brother and friend, the late Reverend Jesse L. Jackson, Sr., whose shoulders I, like many of my generation, stand upon. You see, I was born in 1958, not quite so old enough to march with Martin Luther King, but who rose with Jesse Jackson. Thus, I am the last generation that both experienced Jim Crow and segregation and was a part of the group that transitioned to integration. Jesse gave us not only hope, but the strength to endure. I vividly recall during my own Red Sea moment when Jesse showed up and provided me with the moral support to stand for right and truth, as in this very General Assembly we were fighting for the right to increase the number of African American judges. Jesse was not only an extraordinary leader, but what impressed me most was the fact that he had the ability to make everybody in a room feel important, a gift that his children possess as well. I vividly recall one of his several visits to South Carolina in which we were together through arrangements with former Representative Jim Felder. Jesse came to speak at my church, a church in Orangeburg called Mount Pisgah Baptist Church. And to the delight of those individuals there, we had people out of the community, we had youth, we had elderly. Jesse made everybody in that room feel special. You see, he was a giant in life that never forgot where he came from. I admired also about Jesse was his courage. You know, it's been said that tyranny requires three things to thrive: fear, silence, and compliance. But democracy only requires courage. Jesse spoke of courage in such a way that inspired my generation to not only keep hope alive, but become active agents of change. You see, it was Jesse that inspired my generation through the 70s and 80s to not just believe in King's dream, but to put faith into action as a result of the opportunities afforded to us from the striking down of separate but equal. So in the 80s, when Jesse forged together the Rainbow Coalition, we were all primed for run, Jesse, run. He opened our eyes to look at the world beyond what it was, but instead what it could be, by simply moving from his famous quote, moving from racial common battleground to economic common ground, some 24 more years before the audacity of hope. In closing, Jesse is quoted as saying, "We've come a long way since slavery time, but we're not finished yet. Running for freedom is a long-distance race." So today we praise God for an extraordinary human being, for such an extraordinary time, and to the Jackson family, thank you for sharing him with us. He's run his race and kept the faith, and may his legacy inspire the next generation to do the same, because we're not finished yet. God bless you, and may heaven smile upon you.
Okay, everybody, so next we're going to have the Honorable Wendell Gilliard, followed by the Master Linwood Givens, followed by the Honorable James L. Felder. And again, 2 more minutes. We're trying to wrap this up here. There's going to be somebody out here with the clock in their hand. They're going to have a finger up. Make sure you're looking out here straight ahead of you. Thank you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a blessing to be before you, knowing that Reverend Dr. Jackson in Charleston, we had actually claimed him as our son. And I know the state of South Carolina did the same. What's clear and present before us now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this. It was the 39th president, Jimmy Carter. He was accepting the Nobel Peace Prize. And given what's clear and present before us in this world today, Jimmy Carter made a profound statement. He told the people, he said, while some of you believe that war is a necessary evil, I'm here today to tell you, no matter how the outcome is, war is still evil. You remember that. I want to say this to the family, especially his wife. Thank you for lending him to us. Because you know the old saying, behind any or beside any strong man, there's always a strong woman. And I can truly say the same thing about his sons and daughters. Dr. Young, I heard you mention, I was so proud because we had met so many times in Charleston at the Christian dinners, breakfasts. You mentioned Mama Clark. She was my friend. She was like another mother to me, raised up 2 blocks from Mama Clark. The recent passing of the Reverend Jesse Jackson marks the loss of a true visionary, a trailblazer, a man ahead of his times. In Charleston, we affectionately call him our Black Moses. Y'all can clap for it. I think Dr. Nelson can appreciate that. Because you see, it was people like Dr. Nelson. It was people like Elder James Johnson. It was people like State Senator Robert Ford. They were the go-to people anytime Black Moses used to come to Charleston. One thing I could say about Reverend Jackson, when we needed him, he was there. Whether it was the Wilder incident in North Charleston, the Walter Scott tragedy in North Charleston, or the heartbreaking Mother Manual 9, Reverend Jackson was there. You know how I know that? I was right beside him. We were right beside him. In moments when emotions ran high in Charleston, and some spoke of burn, baby, burn, Reverend Jackson shifted the narrative. It was build, baby, build. You have to remember that. After these most unfortunate events, this is why we should extend our gratitude to the family. Thank you for sending us a Black Moses in our midst. And in closing, while he walked this earth, he belonged to the world. Now that he rests in God's hands, he belongs to the ages. He is with our ancestors. You know why I'm departing now? Because my time is up. But I want everybody to say this. I will say, I am somebody. I am somebody. God bless you all.